Hey there, Wondering Watchers. I'm Sony Golden for The Vibe is Golden. Welcome to the special titillating edition of Tabloid Tarot, which unveils celebrity secrets in love, dating, and supercoupling. In today's titillating tabloid tarot, we're taking a peek at the relationship between a former Miss World turned actress and one of the Jonas brothers. We are tossing Priyanka Chopra and Nick Jonas into the spotlight to be tabloid tarot. So let's see what sensational headline we have for this famous married couple. Compatibility. Sweetness. Support. Your move. And playfulness. Laughter is the best therapy. Have some fun together. Remember, love is the greatest healer. So these cards kind of confirm that they have a very loving, supportive, fun relationship. I'm noticing how in this compatibility card, this couple is wearing matching outfits. And so like Priyanka and Nick wearing matching outfits is kind of like reminding me of that. It's a sense of like them really being secure enough and confident enough in themselves to know that they won't lose sight of that, and that they are really like drawn together and really provide this like support. This Your Move card is making me think of like all the traveling that they do for their like respective careers, and you know, kind of even when they're apart, it's a sense of like with this tic-tac-toe in the middle, this concept of like playfulness is really like at that center of things. So when they're not together, there's a sense of like maybe teasing or jokes. If I can go ahead and get my fingers around these cards, but it seems like a very strong relationship. So let's get some more titillating tidbits of this particular love story here with Nick and Priyanka. I'm going to go ahead and pull some cards, and then once I lay them out, I'll go through their positions, their meanings. Boop, 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 boop. And okay. All right. So here we have like the current status of their relationship. We have the Hierophant. In terms of Priyanka's perspective, we have 7 of Cups. Nick's perspective, we have the Lovers. What brought them together? We have here the 6 of Cups. Their biggest obstacle, we have here the 9 of Swords. The strength of their relationship, we have the 6 of Wands. And what's next for them? We have this Ace of Swords here. So here, in terms of the Hierophant, like the current status of things, it may be that they are kind of, I want to see the bottom of the deck. So we have the Judgment card, Death, and 8 of Cups. So these kind of indicate like some kind of change, some kind of reflection, something from their past. So with the Hierophant, it's a sense of maybe talking to a counselor or getting some advice from someone. I'm going to go ahead and clarify that. It also is a sense of doing things like in a traditional way, and not kind of not really going against what the norm is. So let's see what's going on. We have here the Wheel of Fortune, which indicates some kind of change. So here you've got 2 of Swords, Justice, and Six of Pentacles. Interesting. So there might be some kind of maybe like legal situation that one or both of them have to deal with, or like it's kind of making me think of like maybe someone has communicated something to them and they have to like get advice from someone, some kind of legal advice. It might have to do with Priyanka because her perspective is like with this Seven of Cups. It's kind of like illusions and like kind of like a lot of potential outcomes. To some degree, it could just be, filing taxes even. So let's see about the Seven of Cups. We have here the Eight of Cups. We have the Five of Wands, Eight of Pentacles, Four of Swords. So this kind of like indicates like conflict when it comes to like creating something and needing some time away. It could be that like Priyanka, she is a Cancer, and that is a water-based sign that can be really caught up with emotions. And Cancers are very much about like protecting their home, concepts of home. So it's almost a sense of like maybe there has to do like maybe spending too much time doing things that are like have to do with that travel with your move. So let's see about Nick's perspective with the Lovers here. It's almost like he is all about doing, whatever is needed to support this relationship, this connection. We have here the Empress. So definitely focusing on Priyanka and what she can create. Maybe there is frustration with her, kind of like what she can accomplish, like maybe what's next for her even. And here maybe there's like this, even though the Hierophant's about like structure, like rules, routine, there's like some kind of shakeup going on here, where maybe she's wanting to break out, like do something different. She's gone from like Miss World to an actress. She's now a mother. So like basically Nick pretty much is focusing on like almost like the family aspect of this, whereas Priyanka might be focusing on like what it is emotionally she's drawn to, what it is that like kind of like what's that next chapter in her life. So let's take a look at the Six of Cups here of what brought them together. So I think this card of Six of Cups is kind of like that concept of sweetness and playfulness and like that mutual support. You can see this child is handing this other child like this cup of flowers. So we have the Nine of Pentacles here. You can see this beautiful woman here who is looking like $1,000,000, and it's making me think about the fact that like Nick Jonas like saw Priyanka when she was doing like Miss World, and kind of had a crush on her since then. It's almost like he's been pursuing her, and now like this perspective is his relationship. He's got this like beautiful goddess that he's grown up admiring and treats her that way. So here we have the King of Wands, Page of Wands, and Magician. So it's kind of like what brought them together is this almost like a passion, kind of really breaking the mold on things, and almost that the magic of like the Page of Wands, like someone who's young and ambitious, and then the King of Wands, someone who's kind of like made it to the top, and really like them drawn together to see like what they can like create even more of. But I feel like this is more like what drew them together, and this is like their potential. Like they pretty much can accomplish like anything. They can pretty much make anything happen, just following that passion of what they're drawn to. And I think for Priyanka, she's kind of maybe trying to figure out like that what's next, what is she drawn to. So their biggest obstacle, you have the Nine of Swords. You can see this woman kind of stressing out about things. So could be that right now Priyanka is having some like, self-doubts, stressing about that. So things that are outside of her control. So we have here Two of Pentacles. So definitely trying to like balance things, maybe balancing family life and career, being in the spotlight and having some private time. Here we have the Fool, the Devil, and the Chariot. Wow, some like major like life issues, kind of like going out there and just being, kind of having new experiences, but then being kind of falling into traps and illusions, and then wanting to kind of advance and move forward. It also could just be a certain degree of like this Fool being like Priyanka really wanting something new. Like they just had a baby. Well, they just welcomed a baby, was it a year and a half ago? So it's not necessarily brand new, but it's almost a sense of kind of like trying to find something new, but not getting entrapped into like maybe old patterns, things like that. But for the strength of their relationship with the Six of Wands, to really overcome this, it's really a celebration of of them being like together, and recognizing that they've had obstacles to overcome in the past and that they've got through them together. So, and that they really celebrate each other, I would say. So let's see what we have here. We have here the Eight of Swords. So to me, like this, it's almost as if like Nick is maybe the cheerleader, maybe Priyanka is the one that can kind of get inside of her head and over rationalize things. I actually even like heard an interview about how they got together, and it was like Nick definitely was pursuing her and kind of like, we can make this amazing and great, and she kept kind of pushing things off because she didn't want to get hurt. So there's some underlying like fears that she will kind of continue to deal with. So here at the bottom we have Ten of Pentacles, Sword, and the Star. So to me, this kind of has to do with like kind of like ideals of day-to-day life when it comes to like being a family, and then how those for them being in the spotlight kind of create challenges where they, maybe the way they grew up or the way that they kind of see things is not really possible because of their work schedule, because of the paparazzi, things like that. But what's next for them? We have the Ace of Swords. So some type of clarity, some type of victory. If there is some type of underlying legal issues, sense of truth coming out. But it could be for Priyanka getting a sense of clarity of like what what she can do next, how she can kind of get back into the swing of things. And we have the Four of Wands. So definitely this, whatever this clarity is, seems like it's more for Priyanka, but it's going to help her get back into like, you know, the beauty of their marriage and that playfulness, that fun, that celebration, that sweetness. In the bottom of the deck, we have Five of Wands, Page of Cups, Knight of Wands. And this kind of indicates to me like just being pulled in different directions with, you know, a new kid wanting to go out there. And so here, it's a sense of maybe like if she is talking to someone, getting advice on some issue, getting a sense of clarity will help her to kind of recognize again who she is and what they are together and what they can accomplish. So thanks for watching this special titillating edition of Tabloid Tarot. We'll see you next time. Take care.